Hello again. I just want to remind you guys of my name. It's Montanique Wright, but I go by Monty. This is my discussion 2 video post. It's over the video that we had to watch. The first question asked what was something that I identified, or I thought that was interesting or anything like that. Honestly, what I thought was interesting was the two-step flow because I already knew about it, but I didn't know that there was like an actual name and process for it. I didn't know that this is something that companies and media sources actually do. But now looking back on it, I think about like some of the celebrities and the way that they produce information to their followers or supporters or fans. For example, people like Kim Kardashian or Beyonce or just people of that nature. I know those are two like wide spectrums of people, but they do influence the masses. So, and they would be kind of considered the middlemen. Um, for me, I kind of relate it to a lot of like the Instagram influencers and things of that nature too, because you have people that are like for example the flat tummy tea that people drink. The only reason why they're drinking it is because they saw a celebrity or what they think. Oops, sorry, I shook my computer. What they think to be a celebrity. So it kind of influenced them to do this or do that. Now with the two-step flow, I personally was aware of this like many years ago. I just didn't know of it. Which is part of the reason why I'm not too big on social media. Like I do social media, but I don't post on there. I just like look. Um, the new information, like I get again, I said the two-step flow was new information to me just because I didn't know that it was an actual thing. But the magic bullet theory or hypodermic needle model is also something new to me. Well, the name is new, but the concept is not. A lot of the concept that he spoke about in the actual video, I was already aware of, but I wasn't aware of the names of these concepts. So the two-step flow and the magic bullet theory are two things that were very interesting to me and also something new that I never learned before. Um, Sorry, if you see me looking over, it's because I have my notes on the side of me. Um, so something that impacted me from the video was when he said how we want to interact with public opinion. For me, I believe that the way I want to interact with public opinion is more so when it comes to things such as the news or magazines, or even just things like YouTube, like the bigger things that are going on right now. I would like for them to be more open with their perspectives. They are very one-sided when it comes to a lot of things. Um, for example, someone that may have committed a crime, they make it more of a point to show that person's bad side than show maybe the events leading up to the crime that they committed. So for me, I would like for my interaction with media and its effect on public opinion to be more open and more real when it comes to perspectives. Um, this is something that I see a lot on the news when it comes to crimes that be committed, or when it comes to just, um, like for example, the border wall that we have, like border wall issue and the government shutdown that we have going on. The news is kind of steering people one way when it comes to things when really they should be giving people the full story. And I could say the same about YouTube, honestly, because they have this whole clickbait thing that they do with people. So it's like you're not giving people the full story, or the story's being switched up when we get interested in it. Third question, or the fourth question, my thoughts on its effect in my life. Honestly, from this video, it's kind of just made me more understanding of being aware of what's going on in the world and how it's presented to me. Not, like he said, not more so mind controlling, but it's being more presented as facts that are in the opinion of the medium, or in the perspective of the medium, and not giving me or people around me the opportunity to make my own decisions and choices. So something that I talked about in my notes is, for example, the dog commercial. Like the sad dog commercials. I understand that they are, of course, trying to get you to understand the issues going on with animal abuse and things of that nature. But they use the sad music and the sad songs, and they're influencing you to be sad about the situation, so that way you'll want to give money. So I don't like how that kind of goes on. So that's something that I would like to be aware of, how people or media sources manipulate people into believing this, doing that, thinking this, wanting that. So I would say that's something that has made me more aware of. I would also say that it's made me more aware of the increase in the media sources today. For example, 20 years ago, Instagram wasn't a thing, of course, or YouTube wasn't like this thing, or like from our readings, it talks about how we have evolved as far as things. So of course, first there was like print media, books and things of nature. Then you had like the penny prints. So it just keeps evolving. So I feel like for me, that's kind of an issue. Not so much as it evolving, but it's now impacting our life more and more because of it evolving into something more. So watching this video has made me aware of that. So with that being said, it's giving media sources the opportunity to be able to control the masses, or have more of an effect on the masses, as far as like getting this product out there, getting this message out there, making people think of this perspective, think of that, think this way and that way. So with media sources increasing and the different types of media increasing, I feel that the influence of people, or its influence on people, is going to increase, which will probably to me, become more of an issue, because then it's not allowing people to be open to what they really want and what they really need. And again, I can go back to President Trump and the border wall. I would say that, like, based off of the news, based off Instagram, based off of YouTube, based off of this and based off of that, they're providing different perspectives on the situations, but it's more so, here, let's give you this perspective, instead of, here, let's give you all the facts so you can develop your own. There's nothing more I can really say over this. I will say that I really did enjoy the video. I liked his visuals to go along with his examples, and I did love how he presented the information. For me, the concepts, well, the names of the concepts were new to me, but the actual concepts themselves were not new. This is something that I've already known, and this is something that I've already understood just through the years of growing up with media. Thank you guys for watching my discussion post, and I hope you guys have a great night.